Hey guys! So for today's video, I am going to be sharing with you how you can find affordable wedding dresses. Now, I know that wedding season is coming up very soon, and I'm sure that if you are getting married in the next couple of months that you are currently looking for your wedding dress. I am going to be speaking today on how you can find a stunning, gorgeous dress and look like an absolute princess on your wedding day without breaking the bank. And the greatest thing is I'm going to be showing you guys specific websites that give you the best quality. These dresses are going to be top quality, the exact same quality that you would find at a luxury bridal boutique, but at half of the price or probably even less. All right, so let's get into it. Before I show you guys the website, because I'm gonna be looking at them with you and we're gonna go through and check out some of the dresses that you can get for very affordable prices. Most of these dresses you can find for under $100 or around the $100 mark. Now, before we get into the dresses, I want to share a little backstory of my wedding dress and how I found mine, because my wedding dress was extremely affordable. If you are getting married and you're worried about, you have a certain budget, you don't want to spend a lot, or maybe you can't spend a lot, maybe you don't have a lot of money to play with, and your wedding dress is really one of the most important things about your wedding day. And if all else fails, then the wedding dress is the one thing that you want to get right. You want to love it. You want it to last you a lifetime, and you don't want to look back and think that you settled for less because you couldn't spend more. I don't want you guys to think that you can't look beautiful, that you can't get the dress of your dreams just because you don't have thousands and thousands of dollars to spend on designer dresses. I am here to tell you that it is possible that you can get beautiful dresses that people will look at and they will think that you spent a fortune, when in reality you didn't. Like I was saying, I was one of those people. When I was searching for my dress, Michael and I at the time were extremely broke. We had no money at all, and we were on a very tight budget. I was literally having to choose between getting a dress and getting other things that we needed. At the time, we were contemplating between having a traditional big wedding and something more smaller and something more intimate with just our closest friends and family. And I knew that those both situations that I was going to have two different dresses. So I knew that if we were going one way, that I was going to pick one type of dress, and then if we were going the other way, it would look different. So there was just so much going on at the time. If you guys are interested, I can share a little bit more about our situation and what happened in another video. But long story short, at the time that we were planning our wedding, there was just so much going on in the world, and with the restrictions and all of that, I had a specific venue in mind that was this beautiful luxury vineyard in Niagara Falls, and it was just a dream come true to me. I was just like, if I'm gonna have a big traditional wedding, then that is the place that I wanted at. I had this vision of what dress I wanted for it, and I started looking at the prices of these dresses, and I always knew that bridal gowns were expensive, but I didn't know to the extent until I started looking into it myself. Then fast forward, we ended up having an elopement. So we ended up eloping, and it was the best decision for us because of so many different reasons. But I knew that I had to do a little digging. I had to go on hunt for this perfect wedding dress. Michael was doing his best to make it possible for me to have a dress that I absolutely love. So that is where my journey and my story is about the things that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So the websites I'm going to be sharing and the tips and tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you are all the things that I used for myself. I guarantee that these tips are going to find you your wedding dress. And I promise you they are affordable, and I promise you, you are not going to have to settle on the quality. The first website that I'm going to be sharing with you is Lulu's. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Maybe that is a store that you regularly shop at. So if you know about Lulu's, then maybe you do know, or maybe you don't, that they actually have a separate bridal section. When I was looking for my dress, I just quickly Googled on how to find affordable wedding dresses, and Lulu's was one of the top websites to show up. And it's no wonder why, because when I show you the website, we're going to look at it together. When I show you the dresses that they have such an amazing selection, and the prices cannot be beat. The prices are amazing. Like, you look at those prices and you're just like, how is that price so affordable for something so beautiful? Alright guys, so let's take a look at the Lulu's wedding dresses together. So this is what their selection currently is right now in February 2023. It might change depending on when you're watching this video or when you go on to look at yourself, but let's just get a general idea of what they have. They have beautiful, beautiful dresses, and at very, very affordable prices. I feel like Lulu's is definitely the #1 website that you want to check out for affordable wedding dresses. They have so many different sizes, styles, shapes, and colors to choose from. So many different necklines and materials. They have lace, silk, satin, chiffon. I mean, you name it, they probably got it. So I just want to scroll through, take a look together, and take a look at the prices. So that is what the main focus of this video is. I want to really help you guys find your dream wedding dress that is top quality, but you are not going to need to break the bank for it. Look at these dresses. These are so, so beautiful. They can be used for a big traditional normal wedding ceremony, and also something smaller, something more formal and intimate, like a beach wedding or a backyard wedding or even a destination wedding. They're so gorgeous. Those two right there, I love. The one in the middle and the one on the right. So, so gorgeous. Me personally, I love lace. I was looking at lace for myself, and I also love sleeves. So that one in the middle is definitely one of my favorites. They have different backings to choose from if you guys like a little skin showing. On my channel, I'm going to promote modesty, so I like the more modest dresses, but that is all up to you guys. Those two right there are definitely one of my favorites. The one on the left and the one in the middle. The one on the left, that lace dress, is so beautiful, so elegant and timeless in my opinion. You cannot go wrong with that one. That style is actually one of the main styles I was looking at for myself. And that one in the middle, it's simple, but it's still so beautiful. And look at the price. Right now, it's on sale for $71.20. $70 for a wedding dress? You cannot go wrong with that. And you can't tell. That dress, in my opinion, looks like it was thousands of dollars. You can find the same thing at luxury bridal boutiques. So let's just keep going down. See, they have all different kinds of necklines. That one actually right there to the right, the off the shoulder lace was one of the dresses that I was going to get for myself. That one is so pretty, and it just is so flattering on. They have so many. They are so beautiful. I know that you guys will definitely find something that you love. They just have so much to cater to different people, different tastes. See, they have sweetheart necklines. You just can't go wrong with Lulu's. They have done such a good job with their wedding dresses. That one right there is one of my favorites. The one in the middle with the mesh sleeves. I love that one. I highly suggest you guys take a look at yourself, go on the website, and I guarantee you will find something. You will definitely find your dream dress here. Lulu's is my #1 tip. That is the website that you want to be looking at. I guarantee you're gonna find your dress there. They have so many different styles to choose from. They have so many different sizes and colors and just different necklines, body styles. It's just, I guarantee you're gonna find something there that you absolutely love. So definitely check out Lulu's. The second website is Asos. Asos, their style is a little bit more, I would say, modern, but when you take a look at the website, you'll see what I mean, that they have a very specific style. They have different types of dresses there. They also have short dresses and they have pantsuits. Now, I know that that is not for everybody, but if that is something that interests you, then Asos is definitely a great option. They also have really pretty bridal shoes. All right, so this is Asos, and I want to take a look at it together with you. So this is under their bridal dresses and outfits. So let's just take a look and see what they got. Now, like I said before, Asos is very different than Lulu's. It is a particular style. Not every woman is going to like the dresses that they have, but you may just find something that you like. Give it a try. So we can keep scrolling down. They have different kinds of dresses, completely different than Lulu's, as you can see. And they also have short dresses. And the great thing about Asos is they also have a maternity line for bridal, which is awesome. So here you guys have an idea of what you can get here. They're still really gorgeous, even though the style is completely different from Lulu's, but still beautiful. Take a look at it. There are many pages to go through, and you might just find something that speaks to you here. Definitely check out Asos, but I will say that generally speaking, I do think that Lulu's will cater to more people, or should I say a wider range of women. Now, my next tip is I really suggest for you guys to first go into a bridal boutique and try on some dresses. So pick the style that you think that you like, that you think, okay, this is the dress that I would get for myself. So try on different colors, try on different sizes, see which size fits you best, because I do believe that wedding dresses, their sizes can be a little off depending on the designer and just how they're made, the material and all of that, you know, whether there's a zipper or buttons. and where exactly that is placed. Go into a boutique and try on dresses so that way you have a better understanding of exactly what you're looking for. Let's say you go into a boutique and you absolutely love this designer gown, and the price range is out of your budget, but you know exactly what style you're looking for, what material, what size, what color. What you're gonna do with that is that makes it so much easier for you to then go online and try to find that dress again for a better price, or try to find something very, very similar. Maybe you can just go into a bridal boutique and try on a dress just to get a better understanding of your size. So if you're not sure about your size, because wedding dresses come in numbers and they go from like 00 or 000 sometimes. So you really need to know your body size, your bust size, your waist, hips, all of that. So really go into a boutique and even get sized by an employee there that can help you better understand which one to get for you. So that brings me into my next tip for you guys. This is not for everybody. If you don't mind getting a wedding dress that is secondhand, then that tip is really going to be your best friend. When I was looking for mine, I fell in love with specifically 3 designers. So I fell in love with one designer that was called Pronovia's, I believe, and I loved Stella York, and I loved Essence of Australia. So their dresses to me were absolutely gorgeous, and I found styles that I was adoring and I could just see myself in them on my wedding day, but the prices were just way out of my budget. I knew that I was not going to be able to just walk into a boutique and buy it. Like I was saying, if you don't mind getting it secondhand, number one website that I suggest for you guys is called Still White. They have the biggest selection of wedding dresses that have been worn, but the website really has an amazing control of quality. So you're not going to find a dress on there that is poorly used or that has been damaged. So the dresses there, they really cater to selling beautiful dresses that are in almost brand new condition. You can search by size, by shape, design, designer, and they have just thousands and thousands of dresses to look through. So this is stillwhite.com. This is my number one suggestion. If you don't mind getting your wedding dress secondhand, this is definitely the website that you want to check out. Now, I'm not sure if this is only in Canada, but if it is, I apologize. I'm sure you guys can just do a quick Google search and find very similar websites for other countries. I know that another one is preownedweddingdresses.com, which I also spoke about in this video, but I just love Still White. I love the layout of the website, and just everything that they have to offer is so amazing. They just make the whole wedding dress experience so easy and comfortable. So I really wanted to show it to you guys so you can maybe check it out yourselves if you like it. So this is the site, and we are just going to take a look together. So let's type in one of the designers that I was looking at for me. So that was Essence of Australia. There it is. So there we go. Size range, I'm just going to pick 0 to 2 because that was my size when I was looking, and max price. Now they already set some for you. The higher you go, it's not affordable, but let's just go with $4.90. Also remember that this is a marketplace, so you can bargain, you can speak to the women and try to get it for even a lower price. So search. So there we go. So with those filters, we got 4 items, which is right there. So if we just click on one that we like, let's say that one, then you just scroll, just scroll through the photos and scroll down, and you can see more details about the dress. So you can also contact the seller for measurements to ensure a perfect fit. So they tell you right there the condition, color, fabric, year, and where the seller is from. So all of that. And they also let you know about the return policy. So we can look at one more. Let's check out Pronovia's, because that was my #1 designer. And they have 3,000 items, or over 3,000 items for this designer. But let's just put in a filter. Let's not worry about the size, and let's go to prices. So let's go to, let's say like 500. So not counting the size, and at $500, I have 177 items to look through. So you can see the prices. Now, this is another thing. I was choosing between lace sleeves and no sleeves. Well, the sleeves off the shoulder, which is actually what I got. My #1 choice was actually lace sleeves. I think it's so elegant and so timeless and beautiful, but I had my wedding outdoors, and it was in the middle of summer, and the day that we actually got married, it was scorching hot. I mean, the weather was absolutely beautiful. Skies were blue, not a cloud in the sky. It was just such an amazing, great day. I could have not asked for better weather, especially because we did have our ceremony by the water on the beach. But I will say that I made a last minute decision to not go with sleeves and to just have short off the shoulder sleeves. And I am so glad that I quickly made that decision, because I would have been way too hot. So just take that into consideration where your wedding is going to be. If it's indoors, then you can get away with any style. But if you are having an outdoor wedding, then just remember about the weather. And if you are someone like me who gets hot very quickly, then you may want to rethink something like sleeves. So let's just pick one really quick. I like this one. This one is kind of similar to my wedding dress. So let's look through. Wow, this one's gorgeous. I love it. So pretty. Button back. Wow. Really, really nice. So I guess this one you can detach the sleeves. Nice. So you can have either way. This one is $460 Canadian, so it will be less in US, and you can definitely speak to the women and talk them down. So they show you right there the retail price. That is a huge, huge difference. It shows you the size, measurements, and there is much more detail below about the dress and the seller, and the return as well. So you can contact the seller, and then you can heart it and log in with your information. That is where you can have all of your saved dresses until you finally pick the one that you think is yours. So that is one of the websites that I looked into for myself, because I really wanted this specific dress from Pronovia's. I apologize if I am saying that wrong, but I was looking on there for it, and I found like, I think it was 4 or 5 different listings of women who were selling the exact same dress that I wanted. The women are super nice. They get back to you fairly quickly, and most of them are in the US, so they were nice enough to want to ship to me in Canada. For different reasons regarding the shipping time and the date of our wedding, it was just cutting it way too close, and that is the only reason why I didn't end up using Still White. If I had had more time, I probably would have gotten my dress off of there. But then there's also, Michael really wanted me to have my own dress that nobody else had worn. He really just kept instilling in my mind to find my dress that only had been for me, something that I can know the rest of my life that only I wore, that was special to our day. And I mean, at the time, I didn't really mind. I was like, I get it, but I really love this specific dress, so it's fine. I'm okay if somebody else wore it. Now, looking back, I'm actually thankful that he did that, because it's just so sweet of him, and it just made me fall in love with him that much more for him to want that for me. And I don't know, I'm just, in a way, I'm thankful that he did tell me to find another dress. If you don't mind that sort of thing, then please look into Still White. That website is amazing. If you are okay with secondhand, somewhere else that I suggest is Facebook Marketplace and places like Poshmark. Now, I know that Poshmark is not in Canada, but I know that it is in the US, and it is a big hit there. So please look into there, and again, see if you can find your designer dress if you have one. There is also another website called Pre-Owned Wedding Dresses, and I will write these on the screen for you guys. They also are kind of, they're like Still White. They are a more professional platform rather than Facebook Marketplace or Poshmark. You know that you're gonna get something good if you purchase from that website. I genuinely looked at all of these places. There is not one website that I suggested to you guys that I personally did not look at myself. I looked at all of them. I spent weeks on end just going over and over again, refreshing pages and just seeing if anything was updated. From my personal experience, I know that if you look at all of these, you have a perfect wide range of beautiful quality wedding dresses, and I can guarantee that you guys will definitely find the wedding dress of your dreams, and you are going to look absolutely beautiful and stunning. And I promise you, when you find your dress, you're not going to be sad about looking at other girls who may have had the money to get beautiful, expensive gowns. Now, I'm not saying that that is a bad thing. If you want an expensive gown and you can afford it, then by all means do that. This video is specifically for the girls who can't afford it or who just don't want to and are looking to still get a beautiful dress but don't have to dish out a lot of money. I am going to wrap up this video by showing you guys my wedding dress. My wedding dress, I didn't end up getting from one of those websites because, like I said earlier in the video, with shipping times, it was just not going to come in time. So I had to go on another hunt and find a boutique that I can go to in person. This leads me to my last point that I forgot to mention, which is if you want to go somewhere in person, I would highly suggest looking into a boutique that sells, for example, prom dresses. A lot of prom dress stores actually sell dresses that may be designated for prom, but they actually look like bridal gowns. I mean, the way that prom dresses are being designed these days, sometimes you really can't tell the difference. I mean, especially if it's white. The boutique that I went to is called Marla's. I actually didn't know that they even had a bridal selection. I had always known of Marla's having beautiful dresses for like evening wear or formal events like sweet 16s, proms, semi-formals, that sort of thing. And when I found out that they have a bridal section, I was freaking out. I was like, oh, I have to check this out, especially because they had a location like 10 minutes away from my house. So that is where I found my wedding dress, and it was everything that I was looking for. Let me go get it and show you guys. So this is it. I'm actually really excited to show you guys. It came in this pink bag, and if you can see, oops, sorry. You can see it says Love Marla's. I'm just gonna open it for you guys. I actually have not seen my wedding dress since our wedding day, so this is really exciting. Okay, so it came with this really pretty simple veil. Okay, so this is it. Oh my goodness, I have not seen it since the day we got married. I love it. So it is kind of sweetheart, but it has little sleeves that are off the shoulder. If you guys couldn't tell, I love off the shoulder style. It has like really pretty detailing, like lace detailing, and goes down, and then it's just a really pretty material all the way down, and it is just I can't remember what style this is, but it's just a straight shape, and it's got the zipper at the back, so the back goes a little lower than the front, if you can see, so it's just very flattering on your back, and it makes your body shape it stands out, but it's still modest at the same time. The other thing that I love about it is not see-through. So that is another thing with all of the websites that I suggested to you guys, their quality is top-notch. So you're not gonna get a wedding dress that is see-through, because you definitely don't want that on your wedding day. So that is my dress, and I wanted to show you guys because my dress was extremely affordable. Quality is there, the quality is amazing. It is just the same quality that you get at a luxury bridal boutique. It was everything that I was looking for. So, well, it is a little wrinkly because it has been in my closet, but I just wanted to prove to you guys that you can find an amazing dress without spending a lot of money. And that is it, you guys. I really hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you guys will check out these websites, find your dream wedding dress, and look like an absolute beautiful, gorgeous princess. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are updated every single time I post. And again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.